Hi guys, welcome to my channel Lush Foliage. I hope you guys are fine and are safe. So I was doing some watering of my orchids and I thought that I will quickly give you an update on my orchids as well. I'm so sorry the place is a little bit dirty because it has been raining off late a lot. But now this is how I have started to water. I just leave the pot in this for around 10 minutes maximum. And I have used this clip. Now this is fish water. Basically this is old water mixed with rainwater. I do not use direct tap water for my orchids, and that's how I tend to do most of the watering. So now I just wanted to talk a little bit about the orchids because a lot of people wanted to know about the roots. Now you can see my orchids are doing excellent. They have started to put out a lot of new shoots. Now the flowers are not going to come right now. It's going to take a long time. Because when I purchased these orchids, these were very small little saplings, so the plant has to get mature before the flowers tend to come up. Now I initially did not have any knowledge about orchids. I had to check with a lot of my friends in order to make the potting mix and how to grow them, how to water them, etc. Because initially I had no knowledge about orchids, but of late the orchids are doing excellent, and you can see this is the new shoot that has come up. Looks absolutely beautiful, and a few of them have started to put up. I'm not very sure if it's visible, but you can see over here there is a new one coming up, and majority of them have started to put out new growth, as you can see over here as well. So I'm very excited about it. Now there is something that I wanted to talk about, and that is basically the roots. Now the roots of the orchid are going to tell you everything about watering. So you have to pay close attention to your roots. Now ideally the healthy roots of an orchid plant is going to be anywhere between white to green, but if as you can see, this one, it is more on the silver white. Now when it is white, it basically means that the roots need a little bit more of water, so you can give a little bit of watering and the roots will start to turn green. Now whenever you tend to see that the roots are green, it indicates that the orchid is well hydrated. So whenever you see the white roots, it means that it needs a little bit more of watering. So probably you can keep it in water. Do not put the entire plant in water. As you can see, I only put the pot inside the water. I do not wet the leaves, otherwise there could be fungal infection. So do not put the entire pot inside the water. The leaves shouldn't come in contact with water. They should be dry. The water should not fall on the leaves. And the roots, as you can see, if they are usually white to green, is a sign of healthy roots. It means that the roots are very healthy. But the white roots can also indicate that your orchid needs a little bit more watering. So whenever you tend to see that it is turning white like this, it means that it needs a little bit more watering. And after you have watered, the roots will turn green like this. So when you tend to see that the roots have turned green, it indicates that your orchid has got enough water. Now this is something that I have read on the internet, so I'm just following whatever has been mentioned on the articles, as well as after checking with my friends. Now always ensure that the roots are not going to be green throughout the time. Whenever the moisture or the water starts depleting in the pot, the roots will again start to turn white. So when the roots turn white, all you have to do is just give them some water, and in some time the roots will start turning green, which indicates that your orchid has been watered. So, and always remember, the roots should not be bright green in color. If the roots are bright green in color for a longer period of time, that means that you are giving excess water for your orchid. So the moment you see that your roots of the orchid are turning bright green in color, you'll have to immediately cut down on your watering. Otherwise the roots will get rotted. So you have to be extremely careful. Now for example, I have finished because I had kept it in this for a longer period of time, and now I will just take it off. So all the excess water is going to come out, and you can see the roots are nice and light green in color. The upper ones, they are white because of course the water does not fall over there, but this is more than enough, and that's how it is done. So this is how I tend to do my watering. So far the things are working out really well. Now I'm not very sure when the flowers are going to come up, but I'm absolutely okay even if the flowers don't come. Now guys, this is my thing. I do not grow plants just because I want plants. Even if the plant is doing healthy without the flowers as well, I'm absolutely okay. This is just my thing. I love plants in general, so even if it doesn't flower, I don't have any issues. I really like the leaves as well. I'm not very picky that it has has to flower, I'm absolutely okay as long as the plant is doing quite good and as long as the plant is doing healthy. So this was the routine of watering my orchids, and they all have been watered. So as I said, once you tend to see that the roots are green in color, you will have to stop watering, because you want to keep the roots between green and white. You shouldn't go, if they stay white for a longer period of time, that indicates that your orchid needs a little bit of watering, and once they turn green, it means that your orchid is well hydrated. Now this is the information that what I have learned over the period of time, because as I said, even I was very new to orchids, but of late I am seeing that they are doing quite well, so I thought I'll share it with you guys. So guys, I hope that you liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to it. Until then, take care, stay safe, and keep planting.